is going on, guys? Happy New Year to everybody. So let's see who's in the room today. Let's see who's in. Who's in today? Who's here? Who is here? What's going on, guys? I know it's a little dark. What's going on, Jason Babilia? How's it going, bro? How's your New Year's? How's your New Year? Happy New Year, everybody. Hope everybody had a great, safe one. My good lady's taking a little bit of a nap. Actually, she's asleep. If you guys are wondering why I'm whispering, better be here in the background. So what's going on, guys? How's everything? Not too bad, ate too much. How was yours? Dude, mine was awesome. We had New Year's here, just being the lady here. Watched the ball drop in Times Square. It was very nice.
Mayor, motherfucker! Mayor, motherfucker! Mayor, motherfucker! Mayor, motherfucker!
That. I have to put those. Oh, that was Vince. Just Vince replied on a comment I left him. The coupon that he, coupon code that he went out with. Okay, so. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Sup, demon? That was my notification for emails and notifications from my email saying, anytime I get a comment on my channel, my videos, that pops up. It's a little bit of a gag, really. Let's see. Yeah, so Vince from VCG got a notification that he loved my comment, so that's what it was. Trying to figure out how to lower that. Sorry. I live in a one-bedroom studio, guys. So here in Staten Island, over New York. yeah, it's a pretty cool ringtone, but it's a little loud and excessive. So you guys see, I'm sitting near my kitchen, so don't mind that. My place is pretty small. So my lady is sleeping right now. That's why my tone is down a little bit. So yeah, guys, let's go. Let's chat it up. What's going on? How's the holidays? What do you guys like about 2018? And now that we're moving in, now we're here in 2019. You Vinny's neighbor from Jersey Shore. No, Demon. I'm actually a neighbor in New York City. I live in one of the five boroughs. I live in Staten Island, in New Dorp. So, from here to Vince, it's about an hour. It's about an hour 25, hour 30-minute drive from where I am now, where I'm staying, to his shop. Those of you who saw the past TTR, a few of you guys, especially with In Shop with Tom, and I probably answered his question already about it because I jumped into his channel, into his feed, his stream, live stream that he was doing on Friday that same night. I came home, and he was kind of surprised that I got home pretty quick, but the drive wasn't that bad. It was, like I said, it was like an hour. Coming back home was like an hour, 15 minutes. Traffic was very, just empty. Roads were clear of traffic. Just going there, I would say I left here at around 12:30. You live close to VCG. Yeah, pretty decent, pretty close. Not too close, you would say, but yeah, it's close. It's a good drive. It's a good drive from here. Wasn't too bad. He was cool. Meet him in person is pretty Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just straightening out the camera a little bit. It was pretty cool, man. I enjoyed myself. It was like being at home, literally being. I mean, I was a little nervous. I never, I don't do Vince is actually my first collaboration. I did for my very first collaboration was with Vince, and I don't do collaborations. But when he sent out the invite, if those of you who went to his Q&A a few weeks ago, um, he wanted to do that collaboration with me on that Q&A. I was actually surprised and stunned. What's that? I was surprised how good you did with the self tappers. Oh, thanks, bro, Demon. Bro, I use tappers almost every day on the job site. When we're doing rough-ins, we're mounting boxes. It's an everyday thing, man. And especially those sizes. I've done those size tappers much larger than just your little zippies. They're much larger, just for sheet metal self tapping hex screws. I don't know if I ever mentioned I've done HVAC work. I did my first trade was HVAC work, and I'd done it for like almost 3.5 years, and that's all I ever did was just open service panels, um, get into disconnects and whatnot, and condenser units. Sometimes I would help out put sheet metal together with like duct work and stuff, and yeah, or replaced straight ducts, and that's all I ever used was those 5/16 hex head self tapping screws, and yeah, I mean, for a little skinny guy arm like me, I can get around. I can get around a screw gun pretty well. How's weather in the East Coast? Weather in the East Coast, it's cold, um, but it's fluctuating here. Um, Normally we don't get fluctuations like 1 week or just like 30, 20 degrees, 15 degrees cold weather. The next week we're like 60, we're like springtime weather. I don't even know where that's coming from. And this year has kind of been like up and down, more like in the ups than downs. And for it to be this warm this time of year, it's very odd. It's very odd. Kelly has been cold this year, too cold for us here. Too cold for us here in the West Coast. Really? I wouldn't understand. I have a few friends of mine that lived here in New York. I went to high school with them. Most of them moved either to San Diego or I know quite a few moved to California. Um, Fortunately, here in New York City, um, its cost of living is really high. So it may not be as high as California, but it's pretty rough here. It's the same here. Cold temps but dry when it's warm up. It rains. Oh yeah. Jason Babili, where are you from, man? I was curious. Where are you from? Demon says my pitbull knocks on the window to let her inside because it's cold. Washington. Oh, okay. So you live close to Seattle. Am I right or no? Or are you a few miles away from Seattle? Are you in the Seattle area? I want to know, dude. I want to know what Seattle's like. I always wanted to go there. But yeah, here in I mean, obviously, see, Washington State is close. You're at the border of Canada. Where New York State is at the border of Canada, and from here to Canada is about, or upstate Buffalo, whatever. It's like almost a 4-hour drive. What was that? About 1.5 hours east of Seattle. Oh, cool, man. You ever been there? I mean, if you live there, I mean, I'm sure you've probably been there already a few times. So, yeah, it like I said, it gets pretty cold out here. The coldest we ever gotten. I just ordered some dog sweaters for my pit bull. She's not liking this year's cold weather. Yeah, my dad has a pit. I actually live right next door to my dad. Um, in fact, he got us the studio. Me and my fiance, he got us the studio. Before I lived here. in Staten Island. I was living in Borough Park, Brooklyn, and neighborhood's not so great. It was mostly a Jewish neighborhood, Hasidic Jewish neighborhood. Um, I lived I lived in a one bedroom. Well, I was rooming with my fiance's sister's boyfriend and her sister as well. I was paying like for a small little bedroom, like much smaller than this apartment, this studio apartment. It's like $600, and yeah, I stood there for like a week, which I predicted well. I told them, give me about a year and I'll be out of here, and sure enough, I did. Um, I had to go in and out. It was really weird. It was really weird. You know, sharing an apartment and just having the one smallest bedroom. Um, Really strange. Not much privacy. So, and I live right next door, or actually across the street from the New York City subway. So, yeah, it was a pretty rough year, but I managed through. Managed to stuff everything in that bedroom, especially all my tools. You wouldn't believe, wouldn't probably imagine. What was that? I missed some. I used to work in Seattle. Jason Bilbilia says I visit my sister in Buffalo. Just about everything's good. Really, bro? That's cool. Demon says it's tough finding a place to live here in Cali. No doubt, I would believe that. New York is expensive. That's true. Almost 2K for a small two-bedroom, one bathroom here, bro. Dude, right above me, because right now where I live is basically an adjoined one-family home, but they split. So literally, I'm literally living in the same level as the garage. Like right behind me is the garage. No joke. But it's sealed off. So in the next, like, my point at behind this refrigerator is the bathroom. Next to me is my bedroom. That's why when I do all my videos, you won't be seeing my bed because it's behind the camera. You'll be mostly facing toward me, to the wall. Like I'm facing towards the wall. So mostly I do. That's how I do my videos. But it's spacious enough to do my demonstrations, tool reviews, whatever. Um, you're going to jail for what you did to my daughter, you sicko. Gertrude Thomas. Who's that? Gertrude Thomas, you are a monster. You drugged her. Shut up, Gertrude. May God have mercy on you. Gertrude Thomas, who are you? What are you talking about? What did I do to your daughter? I don't even know you. Weird. Weird, weird, weird. Just another troll. The taxes in NY are high. They are. They are high. The tax here is 8.8. I think it fluctuates a little bit by a little margin, about 8.875% state tax. Like taxes. Anything you purchase here is like an 8.875 tax. Um, you know exactly who I am. Gertrude Thomas. I don't know who you. Gertrude Thomas? Never heard of you. I'm sorry. Never heard of you. You might be mistaken for another John. Stay anywhere because you are a sex register. Oh, listen, there's a lot of Jonathan. You're a monster. Right. Okay. There's a lot of Jonathans. A lot, I know. Jonathan Rodriguez, by the way. Seattle is about 9% where I live. Bro! Where I live is 8%. There you go, bro. There you go. You're pretty much the same tax percentage as me. You need a mod, bro. I need a mod. Yeah, I probably do. Well, I'm kind of, it's like 10:53. It's almost 11 o'clock here in New York. And this is like my tired voice. So if you hear me sound a little bit, that's the point where I know it's time for me to hit the bed and just knock out. Um, wow, where was I saying? Oh yeah, we got a troll here. I don't know who this is. And push this word. Okay, you know what? That's it. I'm removing you. Sorry, Gertrude. You're done. put her on time out. Sorry. Whoever this Gertrude Thomas is, never heard of her. Anyway. Or Gertrude. That's weird. Weird. You know, there's a lot of Jonathans. My name's Jonathan Rodriguez. Okay. I go by Klein Guy John. And if you guys wonder why I go by Klein Guy John, it's a funny story. It was my first year in the electrical trade. I believe I was 25 years old, so about 5 years back. And at the time, I was living in Bushwick, Brooklyn. Gilron says, "Hey John, I can't stay, but wanted to stop in and DM say hi to everyone. What's up, man? Thanks for stopping by, bro. I appreciate it, Gilron. Thank you, bro. So yeah, I lived in Brooklyn in my old hometown neighborhood of Bushwick, and I was working for a company out here in Staten Island, my first company, and as a greenhorn, you know, being green in that particular trade, in this particular trade. Thank you, Troy Aguirre. Happy New Year, bro. Thank you for saying that. How's your New Year, by the way? So, knowing me as a apprentice, first year, okay. Yeah, don't forget, thanks, Gear Runner. Gear Runner says, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, the smash that. Yo, don't just smash the like button, okay? Punch that like button. I appreciate it very much. So anyways, that's first year. I had the very first Klein tool backpack, you know, and I had nothing but a Klein tool. I was a Klein tool freak. And my foreman on the job, I was working in Midtown, and he came up in Manhattan, by the way, and he came up and he asked me, like, "Oh, you got some tin snips?" I said, "Yeah, bro, I got tin snips. Here you go." And he looked into my bag and says, Jesus Christ, you have so many tools. You have a lot of Klein tools. I don't see anything that's not Klein." It's like, bro, I'm gonna have to call you Klein Guy. You know, so from there on, it was just like a joke at first, and then he just kept calling me, "Yo, Klein Guy this, Klein Guy that, yo, Klein Guy, give me the ladder, go, Klein Guy, go get me the bulldog, go, you know," and I would just run around, grab whatever he needed, and then there was, you know, the guys just kind of, the name just picked up, and I ended up getting a few other nicknames. One in particular, I had the nickname Inspector Gadget, 'cause apparently I had almost everything in my tool bag that you could possibly need. So guys would kind of make fun of me and say, "Oh, well, you know," they'll call the boss and say, "Hey, Inspector wants to know where's he gonna go? Which job site he's gonna go tomorrow?" You know. But originally my channel was my full name, Jonathan Rodriguez. Any minute Richard's gonna pop out. Oh yeah, I think that. Audubon Dan says, "Sup guys at Black Bear Diner. HF Bear made me hungry to yesterday." You ain't kidding, man. So, yeah, that name kind of, you know, my channel was my full name, Jonathan Rodriguez, and I just thought, hey, doing tool reviews and doing tool demonstrations, I figured using my name is too plain Jane type, you know, so the first thing that popped in my head was when my foreman used to call me Klein Guy, so I was like, Klein Guy John. My name, Jon, the first three letters of my name at the end. And here I am today. So, dude, that's me pretty much. Have every tool in my bag. You bet, bro. There's nothing wrong with that. Just stopping by to say hi. Happy New Year. Thanks, Autobahn Dan. Jason Billia, my dad is retired commercial electrician after 30 years. Wow. And I have two younger brothers who are electricians. One works for Simplex Grinnell. They're all over New York City. The other, I have no clue what company he works for. That's awesome, man. That is awesome. Keeping in the line of electricians. That's great. You know, I became more like my grandfather, from what my father tells me. And his father, my father's father, my grandfather, who I never met. He passed away, unfortunately, before my birth. And stories I would hear that back in the days in the 60s and 70s, he was at the time a licensed electrician. And, he would have side jobs, and not only was he a licensed electrician, he was also a licensed plumber. He was a carpenter, but not licensed. He never really opened his own business, so he kind of just worked for himself, doing a lot of side jobs, hiring guys here and there, friends mostly. And this is New York City back in the 60s and 70s, up until the mid 80s, I would say. He passed away um, when my brother was possibly around 2 or 3 years old. And he was very good at what he was doing, his trade. He was pretty much almost a jack of all trades, knowing from just learning not just from people he knew. He learned from books, and during those times, books weren't really much available, so you would have to learn from the most experienced tradesmen out there during those years, or during the 60s and 70s. And without schooling, he pretty much knew through whatever book he can get a hand on, or he'll get experience from very few people, and it kind of just took off from there. A lot of hard work over the years. My grandfather's been doing the electrical, plumbing, and carpentry trades since I would say in the 1950s, around his teenage years, early 50s, and he learned from his father and from other people, and it would have been really nice if he was alive today. I would, my father used to say to me a lot, if my father, your grandfather was alive today, he would be dragging you around to whatever side jobs he'd be having. So, but you say more and more, I was more like him because I would get a lot of side work as an electrician, and also doing a little bit of HVAC work, residential work mostly, and to this day, man, I kind of have an appreciation of what I do, and it's because of hearing stories of my grandfather. Even though I haven't met him, felt like I kind of got to know him even better. Made I feel blessed and lucky enough to, and even be honored to pass down, pass down a trade, continue life of a tradesman through him as well. My father also did it as well. He was dragged along with his father. So my father knows a little bit of carpentry, a little electrical, plumbing. He knows a little bit of auto mechanics here and there, but nothing too extensive. But it passed down. I'm honored. I love what I do. And if you don't love what you do, you're not happy, then find something else. If you know, those of you who love what you do, that's awesome. Keep it up. If it's a passion, continue it because it's gonna do you so well. So let's see. I think I missed a few here. Jack of all trades, bro. Sounds like he was a great guy. Troy Aguilera. I heard he was a great guy, and I wish I knew him. I wish I really got to know him a lot better. Jason Billy, do you do both commercial and residential? As in what, HAC or electrical? Let me know, bro. Demon says that's my old man. Man of all trades. He's the one who taught me to work as a kid. That's awesome. When I first started, my dad dragged me around doing trade, doing work, side jobs. Did mostly carpentry, like cabinets, kitchens, and bathrooms, tile work, all that. And that's because his father, my grandfather, taught him. And my dad used to drag me along, and I used to love like just playing with all the tools, even though I didn't know what they were. I didn't know what tools they was, so I asked questions, and he just showed me what they were used for and how to work a braid nailer and nail guns and drills and splice wires here and there and stuff. Um, that's where I mostly got the hands-on experience from my old man. You know, so it was a great experience. Electrical. Uh, we do actually do both residential and commercial. I'm trying to get more trying to find my way into getting into industrial when the opportunity comes. Kim Jong Un. This is Kim. Oh, Kim Jong Un. Are you the real Kim Jong Un? I want to know. Bro, U.S. and North Korea relations are like slightly getting there. So if you can smash that like button, maybe I'll give who knows? I'll give you a good word on the YouTube channel. YouTube say, hey, Kim's a okay guy. um, anyway, yeah. That's scary, yeah, a little bit. But yeah, that's how I learned. I figured out over time, like I got into the general trade around 16 of age, but I didn't do it extensively as I wanted to because I had high school. You're going to school. You don't have I didn't have the time to go my own man and do side work. And my parents were divorced, so he lived in Manhattan. I lived in Queens at the time with my mom and my brother and her late fiance at the time, and living out in Ozone Park, Queens, which is great because I moved from Bushwick. I was born in Bushwick, Brooklyn. Lived there till I was 8, and then moved out to Ozone Park, Queens, and stood there till I was 19. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So I got involved in all that with my dad, showed me a little bit, and then I kind of like from there. I kind of like working with my hands. Starting out young age, then you'll kind of slowly figure out what you want to really do. And if you do, those of you who are going to be watching this live stream later on, I'm going to post it. Those of you who are 16, 15, 17, or younger and interested in doing the trade, if you have a family member in the trade, go for it. Ask them. Hey, let them know. You want to see what they do. You want to learn the trade. And, yeah, learn something, That way you don't have to call a professional and fix something in your house. Vote with it. Anyways, enough of that. But, yeah, that's my story. That's how I learned. And what really advanced me to is when my father joined a school. I checked it out, liked it, and I attended Lincoln Technical Institute out in Union, New Jersey for HVAC. From there on, that's how I learned my very first official trade, HVAC. And then it led me here, being an electrician, going back to school again for it. Didn't regret it, and I'm here today with you guys, right now, chatting it up. So, what is everybody here looking forward to for 2019? I want to know. Let me know. And maybe you could probably spring up some ideas, because I can tell you what I'm looking forward to. Looking forward to good health, better opportunity. Hopefully, my channel takes off. For one, I know it's already taken off a little late in 2018 when I did TTR with Vince, and you guys witnessed it. My phone was blowing up like crazy. But I hope, and I'm really looking forward to making new videos, to do a little bit more live stream once in a while, maybe a little more often. Update you on how things are going, and just, getting more involved with everything that's going on in the community, getting to maybe collaborate with some of you guys who live close by, like what I did with Vince. I drove out there and did the TTR. I hope those of you out there who live nearby in the New York area or Jersey area, let me know. if you're interested in doing collaborations, feel free to let me know. Instagram, private message me on Instagram. What I'm also looking forward to is that, that me and the missus, we're not married. I'm engaged. Um, things have slowed down a lot during 2018. It wasn't. I would say it was a great year, but not that great of a year. And I hope that this year brings a lot more to the table than I hope for. And hope to see you guys more often too, coming on the channel. Let me know what you think about the videos. Tell me what you guys are up to. What tips and tricks you guys know in the trade you can share with everybody here in the community, on YouTube, on any social media platform. Because when I learn something, I like to share out what I learned. I like to share out what I learned to everybody. Even though you're not an electrician, or you're not an HVAC tech, or you're not a plumber, it's still good information to know, to let out, when I first started this channel, I had maybe one or two electricians troll my channel, and they would try to intimidate me. And I backed off a little bit off the channel. I was intimidated, but I came to realize I shouldn't let that bother me. I'm not going to let anyone troll my channel or this live stream bother me. Yeah, they come off a little weird, like we just saw with Gertrude. No idea who that is. And apparently, also I look like some people think they know me, and then they realize, like, oh, my mistake. You look like somebody I know. I get that a lot, especially here where I live. I get it a lot. I get mistaken identity and stuff. It's almost, I'd say, once, maybe twice, 3 times a month that happens with me. It's beyond wild there, but what can you do? What can you do? Guy, this face like this, only a mother could probably love, or someone in jail that might think that I look like someone they shanked. I don't know. You tell me. I don't know. But anyways, guys, you guys have a safe and happy New Year. It's a new year. Let's just hope. Let's pray and hope and wish the best we can. Let's get as much as we can of 2019, and hope to you guys stick around for future videos, future collaborations, because I will definitely be doing a little bit more collaborations with Vince and the VCG gang. I've been thinking a lot since I got back on doing the comparison test, or TTR, with our bulldogs, and I'm not sure if Vince does have a bulldog. I believe he told me he doesn't, if I remember. But I would like, if he ever gets a chance on, I guess, grabbing one later this year or so, come time spring, maybe I would love to do another collaboration. Maybe go down there, do a TTR on the bulldogs. What do you guys think about that? I have the Bosch Bulldog Extreme Max, and that puppy could chisel and drill. I kid you not. By the way, I have a tool review that I'm working on. I'm working actually a couple of tool reviews. And that Bosch Bulldog being one of them is going to come up soon. I'm in the process right now editing between about 3 videos. I'm doing another video on another upcoming unboxing of, well, I can tell you guys now, is the Milwaukee dust trap that you can attach to the Bosch or SDS rotary hammer drill, and it also works on my Bosch hammer drill. just as great, just as good. I haven't really tested in the field. I do have the Bosch hammer drill on the job site where I work, and hope to do a video, even show a video of me working with it, along with that attachment, and seeing how well it does drilling holes through cement and terracotta ceiling. So hopefully you guys stick around for that, because I'm definitely gonna be doing that coming up, probably later this month or in February. I'll be posting that video. My next tool review, I know I haven't gone back to my TTRs, my tool test, TRTs, Tool Review Tuesdays. I know you guys saw the 5-in-1 nut driver I posted, and you guys are waiting, possibly even waiting on the next Tool Review Tuesday of the Klein Tools Cube and Probe Tester, Probe Tone Tester. I'm in the middle of that. Just haven't really been using the tool as much on the field, and haven't get a chance to record any of the, of me working on it. But when I do, I'll start recording, even if it is on a job site. But technically, I'm not supposed to be recording, so I'm sneaking recordings here and there. But don't worry, guys. If you go on my channel, hit that notification bell, and you will get notifications on my channel on videos and live streams and what have you. Just make sure when you leave out of here, hit that bell notification button so you can get all the notifications, so you guys won't miss anything. But the next video will be the tool unboxing later this week. I just gotta do a little few, editing. But I will, if you do, like I said, smash the notification button. You will, one side down, finish editing and post it. You will get a notification. Check out the video. Tell me what you guys think. Anybody here who has the dust trap, hey, let me know now if you guys have the dust trap, because I really like to know how it works. I haven't used it yet, but it would be nice to get a little heads up. And that I can possibly even add that, whatever information you can get, I'll credit you guys on, I'll credit that person on my video, on the description, below the video, and, I'll even give a shout out. But here's, anybody wants to, speaking of shout outs, anybody want to give me, give a shout out? I'll do a shout out for you. Whoever, there's only like 2 people in the room right now. Shout out to the legendary Donald Trump. Oh, don't think so, Jeff. Oh, Troy Aguilar, missed your note. Oh, dude, if you're reading this, gotta go, bro. Have a good night. You too, bro. Jason Billy says, better health, care for less. Well, better health indeed. Which, by the way, I have to recertify for my health insurance. Yeesh. I've seen videos on the dust collector here on YouTube. I did too. I saw the Milwaukee channel, and I think it's pretty cool. And I'm actually excited to actually, use it on site. Hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully I'll get a chance to do that tomorrow, because I have it on the job site, Bulldog, and the attachment, the dust trap. So I'm actually eager to use it, and hopefully that, I'll be able to use it tomorrow or later in the week. The job site that I'm on. Right now they got me doing the just putting up Kindorf racks on Kindorf struts on the ceiling with some hanging them with all thread or threaded rod, 3/8 threaded rod, and some parts of the ceiling that they have us hanging on is like mostly like mortar, and then above the thin coat of mortar there's like terracotta, like at least maybe about 3 feet thick of terracotta, and there's some steel beams covered with concrete. So I'm trying to get about 2.5 inch or almost 3 inch thick of concrete, so we're able to drill into the concrete beam and not hit the steel beam. We have enough room, enough space between the drilled hole and and the steel beam to put in a double expansion, 3/4 double expansion. So that's what I'm hoping for, to use it by then. And then I'll let you guys know. I even throw I'll start taking out my camera, recording, how it works. I'll see if I can get somebody on site and give me a hand with it as well. Volunteer to hold the camera as I drill. So it's always good. I mean, I know you guys also would like to, look forward to seeing me in action on the job site. So you're gonna you're gonna see a little bit of that also in the Bosch Bulldog Extreme Max tool review for Tool Review Tuesday, and you might also see it for the Klein Tools tone probe tester. So keep an eye out. Like I said, hit that bell notification. You'll see what I'm talking about. All right. Let's see. Well, it looks like everybody's heading off to bed. It is getting late, guys. So, anyways, I really want to appreciate you guys for taking the time to chat it up with me really fast, real quick. I know it's late. We did have one troll, unfortunately. Apparently, I don't know what is going on with that troll. Whoever this Gertrude Thomas is, I have no idea. Whoever it is, probably someone who's mistaken me for another Jonathan Rodriguez. There's plenty of us out there, and who knows? Might be someone who's just trying to crush the channel. Look, I mean, that's no way to start the new year. It really isn't. It's really not a way to start. Maybe it's because of what I'm wearing. I don't know. Maybe it looks like I'm a suspect. I don't know. But I like this hoodie. Keeps me warm. It's my favorite hoodie. Hoodie sweater. My fiance gave it to me at the time we were dating. So it's my favorite, favorite pair of wear. Oh, Jason Bailey, good night, bro. Have a good night. Have a good new year, bro. Hope everyone has a good new year. I just hope we all have a great 2019, because I'm really excited for this year. I'm gonna try to do a lot more collaborations with Vince, and because it was fun. I loved it. It was great. The guys are great. I got to meet Mike and Norm. They're great guys. I got to meet Jimmy. He's really cool. AKA Billy Mays. Those of you who like to call him that. But he's a really cool guy. Get to chat up with him for a little bit. Well, anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys very much for coming out, viewing, joining the live stream, joining the live chat. Have a good night, and hope you guys have a great day tomorrow. And let's start this year off with a bang. Start off this month of the new year. Get it going. Get it together. Let's make everything better this year than it was last year. All right. So anyway, guys, I appreciate everyone. Again, for everyone checking out my channel, smash that like button. Leave a comment below, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Have a good night.